Macca's Reviews.
Hey guys, Macca here. There's been a lot of talk about Call of Duty Ghosts, and I did receive a review copy from Activision, so I kind of wanted to make a short first impressions type video for you guys to tell you about my personal opinion of the game, and then you can make an educated decision for yourself. Now, just to start off, I think it's important that I kind of share my Call of Duty history and whether or not I generally like Call of Duty. Now, I've been playing them since the second iteration. I've skipped like World at War, and I've skipped a few, that's for sure, but generally, I did like the series, but it did get oversaturated. I thought personally with like Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 and then Black Ops 2, I was getting a little bored personally. I've been a fan of the series, but I guess you would call me one of those COD haters in terms of the fact that I thought it was the same game every year and kind of complained about it. But I was always that guy who also bought it every year, so I didn't really, I supported them creating the same game every year and whatnot. Now, to me, a lot of the changes haven't been big since basically like Modern Warfare 1. In my opinion, Call of Duty Ghosts is definitely the biggest change in the series since going probably from the third to the fourth one. I thought this game had a lot of things going for it that it did differently and tried differently than the past few Call of Duties. I believe this is like the 9th one, which is a lot to release in basically 9 years. It's almost like a sports title that comes out annually. They might as well just start calling it Call of Duty 2013. Before I get into the multiplayer, I'm going to take a little second to talk about the campaign and my personal opinions about the campaign. Now, I did play on normal. I'm not one of those veteran players who enjoys sitting in rooms for 20 minutes at a time and failing constantly. I thought the campaign was short. It was about 6 hours, maybe 5.5. And I thought it was decent. I thought it was a lot better than the last few campaigns. Nothing was done exceptionally well, but I did think there was a lot of action and a lot of really good set pieces. There was like an underwater map. There's a few space maps. You even take control of a helicopter for a short period of time. I thought they mixed it up, and I thought they did a pretty good job actually with the campaign. The story itself, like the storyline, it's all right. It's your generic like save your country, fight for your life, and you know, one soldier versus 1,000 and somehow you guys win. It's the typical story, but I actually thought the story, the way the story was given and presented was good. Now, the pièce de résistance in terms of Call of Duty is probably the multiplayer. I can't really talk about Extinction Mode very much, which just has replaced zombies, as I haven't played it, but it's basically zombies, but instead of the zombies, there's aliens now, and there's kind of like a short story. I don't know much about that mode, to be honest. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the multiplayer now. I'm not going to go into an abundance of details about every little thing they changed. I'll talk about some things I noticed, some things I liked, and some things I really didn't like. So first of all, I found it weird that they got rid of theater mode. Now, theater mode never really worked properly in any of the past Call of Duties because if the host quit, everyone basically lost their clip at that point. But I thought it was weird that I couldn't find a theater mode. I don't know if it's in there. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it, and that's not a good thing in my opinion. Now, another thing I did not like was the spawns. They were terrible, like beyond terrible. You would spawn in front of an enemy facing with your back towards them, and they would instantly shoot you. Now, I do hear this is a regular thing in Call of Duty, and they typically fix it with updates, which I look forward to. And after more people have played, because I was playing on the weekend, after some more people joined, up in the online and there seems to be better hosting. It seems to have improved at least a little bit. Another plague that I think is with all the Call of Duties, because you die so quickly in the game, the person coming around the corner always has an advantage just based purely on internet connection. I found internet connection played a big role in this game, which I don't like, because when I get competitive, that's the last thing I want getting in the way. Now, some of the things I really did really enjoy. I thought the interface in terms of the actual online multiplayer was a lot cleaner. The scoreboard was cleaner. You get to see a preview of your score, kills, deaths, and whatever in the top right corner. The actual ways things appear on your screen was cleaner. The kill streaks are different. I really like that. Another thing I really thought was well done in this game was the map design. Now, it does only go 6v6, so 12 players at a time at the moment, which I thought was a little low considering Black Ops did like 18, I think, and I enjoyed that personally. But the maps are well designed, and they're pretty small, but they have a lot of layers, I guess you could say, and they'll have 2 to 3 stories each. So there's a lot of vertical kind of warfare where you're shooting down or someone's shooting up, and I like that aspect of it for sure. So now to basically summarize quickly and conclude the review, I personally think there are enough things different with Ghosts that make it worth getting, more so than some of the previous iterations of this franchise. I think there's more to be had here, and I personally have always enjoyed the Infinity Ward Call of Duty games more so than the Treyarch ones. I think it's well done. There is a good game here, and I believe that with updates and even if you don't buy the map packs, just in the general patches and updates, I think there is a really good multiplayer experience to be had here once it is tweaked a little bit. Again, I was not a huge Call of Duty fan going into this. I was what most people would probably call a skeptic or even a hater. You know, I wouldn't go on about, you know, how much I hate it, but there was definitely moments where I thought it was kind of the same game rehashed and people just kept buying it. With that being said, I really like this iteration, and I suggest you take a look. The reviews have been subpar. It's actually been reviewed to be one of the worst Call of Duty games. I think it's in the top 3. I'd say Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, aka Modern Warfare, and this are in my top 3 Call of Duties. And I suggest you honestly check it out. Thanks guys for watching. As always, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you found the video useful or entertaining or anything like that, you can do one of those 3 things. Maybe even favorite it if you want to show some of your friends. And I'll see you next time. Peace.